Good afternoon. My name's Kelly Davies and I'm the founder and managing director of a national award-winning social enterprise called Viability Educational Programme. I'd firstly like to take this opportunity to thank you for the opportunity to tell my story, especially with what's gone before. As a former Arsenal, Liverpool and Welsh international football player, my vision is for every community to have a thriving and financially stable sports club at its heart, providing opportunities for people to develop their skills, and by that I don't mean just their sports skills, I mean their life skills, their employability skills, to ultimately broaden their horizons. I came up with the idea of viability when studying for an MBA in football industries, of which I was the youngest in Europe by about 15 years. And it was during this time I came up with the idea and I saw two big problems existed. One was there was a huge amount of young people not in education, not in employment, not in training, with no goals. And they needed a learning programme that basically offered them more support and guidance, tapped into their interests and took place in a more inspirational environment. And the second problem was there was a huge amount of sports clubs or football clubs going into administration and not being run properly. And there was a need for a more professional approach to be adopted, to generate income, to make it more sustainable, to bring them closer to community and basically take a bit of lead on being able to tackle a few different issues that are out there in the community. The solution I came up with was, with the help of a team of specialists, we developed a 10-week work-based training programme that would introduce young people to the commercialisation or the commercial management of sports clubs. So not only would it help them generate income, but would also basically bring them closer to the community and tackle social issues. Just over 4 years ago, it was simply no more than an idea. If I'm being completely honest, a lot of people thought I was slightly deluded. Here's this footballer, she should maybe just stick to playing a little bit of football. I was called a bit disruptive. My dad said, "Kelly, I can't pay for you for the rest of your life. You need to get a proper job." And other people thought, "You're far too young. You're going into a world or two worlds which are completely dominated by males. One's the football world and the other one's the business world." However, I'm quite proud to say I absolutely took no notice of anybody and saw the challenges presented as basically an opportunity to do something I felt extremely passionate about. As a result for it, I went for it. And now we don't just offer that 10-week educational programme. We offer a multitude of activities, from pre-employment programmes to supported employment programmes. We offer work placements for young people here and abroad at professional clubs. We offer consultancy advice for clubs from your local club all the way up to the Premier League. We've got our own BTEC in football industries, which they own the IP on across the whole of the world. And basically, if there's a social issue, we have a programme that basically tackles it. So if it's somebody struggling with financial capability, we have a way to tackle that issue through sport. Our turnover has tripled. So in the first year, we had an income of 83,000. The second year, that tripled to over 300,000. We've just had our projections for the fourth year, and we're edging over close to the million mark. One thing I'm quite proud to say of, we have a very mere grant dependency of 15%, so you can do it. We work with football clubs in 12 local authority areas of Wales and in regions across the northwest of England. We have programmes operation in Spain, Germany, Holland, France, Poland, and we're currently expanding into cricket, swimming, golf, every sport really. We have 11 full-time members of staff, many of which have actually come through our programmes, have been in very disadvantaged backgrounds and have completely changed their lives. I have a very strong board of directors, and additionally we are the first Wales Deloitte Social Innovation Pioneer. And we've recently received investment to go to India, the Far East, and we're about to launch the first ever football CEO game on a global platform. But most importantly, I think we've built a real credible track record which indicates we deliver, but not only in terms of finances, but also when it comes to having a social impact. We know that 94% of all participants that engage in our programs go on to have a job and sustain that job. We have a 95% retention rate where individuals come and they develop at least 5 soft skill outcomes and they gain recognised qualifications. All the clubs that we work with are at least 50% more profitable and have a greater connection to the local community. They actually care about what's going on. They also have an increased pool of volunteers, so gone are the days where dad coaches the football team, mum washes the kit. Nowadays, grandma used to be an accountant, so she looks after the finances, and my sister does the cheerleading at half time, so everybody gets really involved. Anybody who knows me well, I don't really talk too much about the awards we've won. In fact, I'm probably quite shy about it, which is, hope you young people don't ever get shy of that. We've won the UK Best Social Enterprise Startup of the Year. We've won the Wales Social Enterprise Leader of the Year. We've just recently been awarded the Big Society Award from the Prime Minister. But in recent times, I've become to realise that actually those awards represents the lives we've changed and bettered. And not only as a result of that, are we far more inspired to be even better than what we are now and to keep pushing those boundaries over the next few years, but so are others. I want a Wales where every single one of us is very proud of their achievements, no matter how small they are, because what might be small for one person could be really big for another. I want basically for people not to be afraid to speak out and tell people what they want. I want a Wales where everybody gets chances and all our children flourish, and where there is a more enterprising culture running through our everyday lives. Because it's pretty cool to be a sports person, it's pretty cool to be a film star, it's pretty cool to be an entrepreneur. You can work your own schedules, you can work with the people you like, you can create your own opportunities, and you can grasp them and basically decide on your own destiny. You also make a little bit of money, and more importantly, the best thing about it is being able to have the ability to change people's perceptions about this and that and what should be. Hopefully, in this short 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I've offered an inspirational story to people, and I'd like to leave you with this. It's something I said 4 years ago and something I continually say today. If you don't dare to do something different, you'll never do something really special. Let's do something really special in Wales in the years to come and not live with any regrets about turning the challenges we currently face into opportunities we grasp. Thank you.